Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review, and today I am taking out the Air Creation Tanarg 912 that has recently been released on the sim market. So this is a tricycle, I guess you call it hang glider aircraft, ultralight. This is from Deimos Inc. I had the privilege of winning this in somebody else's stream, and I figured, you know what, it is worth a look. I've got all the other Deimos Inc. Products, so what we'll do is we'll come and have a look at this, see what you're getting. A Rotax engine. Now, from what I saw, this is a 100 horsepower. I think it was actually in the loading information, which is pretty cool. So, 4-cylinder, 100 horsepower. We're on a tricycle with hang glider. The quality is pretty good. Hang on, we might want to come on the other side. The sun's shining there. I like how you have your passenger in the back. Lady does have a hairnet or her hair in a bun, so we definitely got that tied back because we are going to get some wind blowing on this. Quality is actually pretty good, so from what I can see, quite glossy. Some decent detail. Loving the engine. Now there are 8 liveries that come with this. I'm using the red and carbon, so we've got carbon fiber here. There's orange, like a fully orange one, yellow, blue. There's camo blue, sand camo, zebra, tiger one, and I think is that 8? There might be another one there. I'm actually quite impressed with this. So what we'll do is we'll take it for a quick fly. I like how the cables are holding this taut nice and good. Okay, let's get this back inside. Having a look at our views. Decent view in and out. This would be good in VR. I might have to do another impressions in VR. We have the between the knees view of the instrumentation behind the window. And we have look down at the park brake. So that is your park brake there. Actually, that looks like the only views you have. And then back up. Is there another one further? Just a fraction higher. So these are all your views. Well, why don't we? Well, you know what? Let's start it from up here. Using your pull back view. I like how you actually your view is your head of the guy. So you can see that I get to see all of my body still there, and for a hang glider wing, considering when I move this, he's actually going to move that around, and I move my feet and he's going to move them as well. So we can turn on the battery and we will turn the ignition. There is no fuel switch, I've noticed, so we are running now. At least I couldn't find a fuel switch. I don't know if there's meant to be. We can turn on we're on the ground at the moment, our ident, and got communications, and I have no idea what this is. Maybe that goes to Ricky's website. Throttle. Won't do it now. We do have our park brake on, so reach down there, and look, if you've got all these mapped to switches like I do, you won't need that. VR, this would be good to see that front wheel is actually spinning. Well, it's a little hard to drive there. If I go down here, you can see his feet are moving, all the knees and everything is working. That's nice, thank you. Brakes. Okay, there's both brakes at the same time. Don't see his legs or anything moving there. Right brake. Okay, steering, left brake. Yep, steering, no movement on the legs, but that's neither here nor there really. You have no rudder in this, so once you get in the air, you're not going to be steering, obviously. Conventionally, you will be using the wing. So let's get back up into our view. So far, I'm actually quite impressed with this. I have done at least one joy flight around Sydney, which is where I'm taking off from now. There are also no lights. You don't want to be out after dark. At least I haven't found any. So pressing the L button doesn't seem to turn any lights on. Can't see if anybody's coming there, so we're just going to go for it. Saddle living dangerously. Alright, looks like... who's that? A&A? No, Virgin. Alright. Well, last time I tried this, they tried to cross the runway before I got there, so... we'll give this a run. Hopefully this is not going to be too loud. I am on a 0 trim. Slight pullback. A very slight pullback. That is awesome. Alright. Inside, I can use my Xbox controller to look around slowly, or if I had a mouse, I could use that. That would require me to take my hand off the flight controls. So when you do look down, you do have your pilot moving his hands. There is no rudder. That's using my rudder now. I'm sure if we look here, you see my wheel turning, trying to. Yep. So you want to turn, you've really got to bank over. We'll get a little bit higher here. And go for a quick fly towards Sydney and come back down. You can see how much speed we lose when doing that climb. Alright, push it forward. I'm on full throttle still, because I am trying to climb this up. Looks like our maximum speed's about 95. No, is that 95? That's 95 knots. That's alright, that's actually moving quite well. Get over this golf course here. Follow the main road in. Now it is a bit of a swing back and forth there. Almost gives you a little bit of nausea looking down at the ground while it swings like that. So we're actually doing overspeed, so we might want to back that off. 100 knots. It gets going quite well. Bionics on the wing there, Air Creation. So all of the deliveries have the same wing, they just have a different coloured tricycle underneath. Go over the SCG, might even get around towards the bridge, have a look, and then we will bring it back. So look at how much fuel we're using. So we started on 50%, which is the 10 on the gauge. Got something on the screen there. Must be testing their big screen. Alright. Now I am pushing my system with full photogrammetry. We'll see if it has a struggle, but as far as what you would probably want to use this aircraft for is sightseeing. You have, especially in VR, but not even just in VR, I mean, look how much view I've got. You cannot look down like this in most aircraft. There are a few other ultralights out on the market. Some of them are actually more expensive, I noticed as well. And you're really getting the same usage. Looks like the dry dock there. So I will make my way back beyond the Botanical Gardens here and the Sydney Opera House. Let's get our view back there. And we'll make our way back to Sydney Airport. What's our speed? Still on 100 knots. And we're not quite on full. You got to watch when you dive. It really does like to increase that speed. So my Sydney Harbour Bridge is still broken with double stacks here. It's part of the Orbix and the Sydney update. One or the other needs to go. Carl Expressway into town. Alright, we'll go down over Darling Harbour here. Do have a few photogrammetry trees there to not load in. That's the same anywhere though in the sim. But the advantage of this aircraft is you can look around, see what it looks like down below. Got our submarine parked in there that you can actually go in, or used to be able to go into and check it out, maybe on certain days. A Navy ship. That green bridge doesn't look right. I don't think they've painted it green like that. Sofitel is huge. Alright. Climb, try and get away from some of these look like they're a little bit hot and melted buildings, thanks to photogrammetry. Although I do like this, it looks like a swimming pool up above, but it kind of almost looks like a challenging landing position for a helicopter. Alright, take it back. Liking this aircraft. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, all the rest, you know how it goes. I do reviews on a lot of new aircraft, but not all of them. I'll try and stick mostly with military. But when you get given something like this, or you are into certain GA aircraft, like I've reviewed before, sometimes you can't help it and you go, yep, I want that. If you're an avid Microsoft Flight Sim user, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to take this back and land on this massively long runway here that we do not need all of, but we'll see what we can do with a decent landing. Should also have the ability to cut the engines and glide down like a heavy hang glider, I would imagine. Get past all these shipping containers in the back of IKEA here, and I'll cut the engines. Now, at least I'll let it idle, because I want to be able to get off the runway. Right, what are we doing? We've lost almost half our speed, but you've still got the exact same control. We will be dropping pretty quickly. If I nose it down, we'll get a little bit more speed there. I don't have the ability to rudder turn, so we might have a bit of wind, and stall and drop. Okay, it's got a stall noise. That's good to know. Still didn't actually come in too hard. I would not have wanted to be sitting in that seat when that happened, but it was not too bad. Alright, so this is the Air Creation Tanarg 912 by Deimos Inc. go pick it up in the marketplace if you're into this type of aircraft, and I'm actually thinking it's pretty good. Never noticed that there's actually a mound there before. Huh. I think photogrammetry has done that. Turning is pretty easy, so steering on the runway, no problem. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Comment down below if you've got this and you'd like to see me fly anywhere else. Cheers!